Alright, next up, we're going to take a look at this video, at medians again, but something a little different about medians. Now remember, we talked earlier that a median is a segment that connects a vertex of a triangle with the midpoint of the opposite side. So E is the midpoint of ZY, and here C is the midpoint of XY. And we use that information to sometimes calculate what one of these shorter segments is, if we knew what the entire side length was, or to calculate what the entire side length was if we knew what one of the shorter segments was. We did some equation solving tossed in there. But there's also a little interesting fact here, that the centroid, that's the place where the three medians cross, and in some of these diagrams they only show two medians, but the third median, if we drew it in, would also cross through here at point F. That the centroid cuts each median into two pieces such that one of them is twice as long as the other. So here, for example, FC, 2 times FC is equal to FZ. Right? So this segment here, if that were, say, a 1, then this segment would be a 2. 1 part to 2 parts. And we can use that information to, well, just like we did earlier when we were calculating lengths of sides or portions of lengths of sides. Here, for example, we're told that FE, we're supposed to find FE, and we know that XF, the entire length of the median, is 1. So here, in this case, FE is 1 part out of 3. So XE equals 3 times FE. Oh, wait a minute. I'm looking at the wrong one. I'm not looking at XE. I'm looking at XF is 1. Well, that's true, but not important here. XF is equal to 2 FE. So the distance from F to E, double that, and it gives you the distance from F to X. So we know that XF is 1. So 1 equals 2 times FE. So we'll just divide both sides by 2, and we get 1/2, or I suppose 0.5, equals FE. Let's do another one. Here we're supposed to find XV. So that's this entire median right here. And we know that GV, this little segment, is 1. So since this is in a ratio of 1 to 2, so there's 1 part here and 2 parts here, altogether there are 3 parts. So XV is equal to 3 times GV. So the little part, if you triple it in length, it'll give you the whole median. So go in here and see. XV equals 3 times GV, they tell us, is 1. So XV equals 3 times 1, or 3. Which would make, by the way, I mean, this is actually the actual numbers, not just a portion. Alright, let's take a look here. Let's do one more. This one here. We're supposed to find KE. You see, KE is the longer of the 2 parts of the median, 2 to 1. We're told that KT is 15. So the entire segment here. And because this is 2 parts out of a total of 3, KE takes up 2/3 of the whole median. So we would say 2/3 of, and when you're thinking about the word of and fractions, it's almost always multiplication. A little tip for you there. 2/3 times KE equals KT. And we know that KT is 15, so let's write that in. 2/3 KE equals 15. So then we're just going to divide by 2/3, divide by 2/3, and that gives us KE equals, well, 15 divided by 2/3 is actually the same as 15/1 times 3/2. Wait a minute. I just realized I made a stupid mistake here. 2/3 of KE isn't equal to KT. If I take 2/3 of KE, I get some smaller portion of KE. What I meant to say was that 2/3 of KT. Let's just cross that all out. So what we mean to say is that 2/3 of KT equals KE. Good thing I'm going to show you an easier way to do this. Alright, so 2/3 times 15 equals KE. 2/3 times 15 is like 15 times 2 divided by 3. 15 times 2 is 30 divided by 3 is 10 equals KE. But the easier way, I think, to do this, let's see if we got another one that's like this. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, here, let's do this one down here. 5. We're supposed to find AW if AL is 20. Well, we know that WL is half as big as AL, so WL is going to be 10. So AW is 10 plus 20, or 30. We could have done something similar up here. There's like almost no work to that. Could have done something similar up here. We could say that if KT is 15, then we would divide it into 3 smaller portions, 1 to go here and 2 to go here. And so 15 divided by 3 is 5. So this will be a 5, and this will be 10. So KE is equal to 10. So just remember, there's 3 parts here. 2 parts go with the larger part of the median, 1 part goes with the smaller part. So let's figure it out. Alrighty, good luck.